Hi everybody, this is Mixed Media Morsels. This is my little Mixed Media Morsels booklet, and I am behind, but I'm going to get caught up in the next few days. This is the Mixed Media Morsels number 16. Butterflies. So I don't know why I've just been so intimidated by these cute little butterflies, but I'm going to do my best right now to get over my intimidation. I am following the cat hand version of Mixed Media Morsels for my butterflies, and I'm going to start out with yellow, and teal. And I'm trying to get enough on of both that when I fold them in half, that they will make a nice imprint. So that's pretty nice. Let's try for a little more of the teal over in this area. And I like that. I'm going to set this one aside to dry in just a minute. I'm going to dry it with the hair dryer, and this time I'm going to go for a butterfly that is blue and purple. These are some of my favorite combinations if they turn out the way I'm hoping. So I'm just getting lots on there. Of both blue and purple. I'd like for it to mix in really nicely. And then I'm going to fold it and see how that turns out. Ooh, I think that's real pretty. So I'm going to go off camera and dry these really quick, and I will be right back. So there we go, and now the thing that Cat Hand did was, and I'm so totally hoping that that is really and truly dry. She folded it over again, and she cut out a butterfly shape. She used a tracing tool. I'm going to go around my own self. Making the largest part on the top. There's one. Not bad for a fear. Looking a fear in the face and doing it anyway. That one is not quite dry, but I think that it's okay. So I'm going to do the small part on the bottom again. And the large part on the top. So it wasn't quite dry, but it's going to get dry now really quick. And I'll just get rid of my scraps right there. And I'll face my scraps later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these and I'm going to go over them with a few markers. And what I saw her do, this is a Posca pen. And she just went So we'll start with that. See how this turns out. I'm going to use a different pen and see if that turns out a little better. I could start an avalanche over here, but I'm hoping not to. It's a rule, I always have to get my hand in the paint or in the glitter glue or whatever it is I'm using. And here's his little head, similar to a heart, and I'm going to come down here and make his body. A few little dots. Just barely going around the edge. For me, butterflies always represent change. I'm going to go back to the other one in a minute, and I would like to use the white Posca and see how this turns out. It's a little bit wonky, I'd say. Whoops. A little bit too much paint came out of my pen right there. So I'm just going to go back and pick it up. I really don't like it when these pens do that. It's just such a waste of paint. And eventually of money. So I'm just going to draw this body on here. And his little head with the eyeballs, and also some dots going down the middle of his body. And that'll help maybe define that. I think we also need some definition on the wings. I'll have to redo the black marks if they disappear from this, and I can do that. So these scary butterflies were not as bad as I thought. There we go, that's not so bad. Let's see what kind of damage I can do over here. I was warned not to use this Posca pen on wet paint, and this still feels a little bit damp. So we'll see. That's my timer. That means I have 1 minute to finish up. So I think these are pretty cute. And for mixed media morsel number 16, I would say it's a win. I'll go back in and put some dots on for the wing, outside of the wings. And I see why in the cat hand video she was quite insistent to get the paint spread around evenly. I can see why she did that. So here's my green and yellow one, and here's my blue and purple one. And so that I don't run out of time, then I'm going to talk to you later. Bye-bye.